A live look at D.W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. Nearing the midway point of this season, Week 5 in our coverage of EA Sports College Football. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, glad to have you with us. Holly Rowe down on the sideline with the latest on an injury.
Hey guys, the Razorback head coach told me pregame. Coach mentioned they are still without their top running back here today. They are coming off a bye week, so they have been able to get some crucial reps with their backup. Their running back showed some real composure, more patience at the line of scrimmage, and just reading things a little better through these last couple of weeks of practice. We'll see if he's able to put all of that out there on the field today here in the first. Back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. The Mustangs ready to kick it away first. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. He'll try the left side. He breaks a tackle. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ready. Black 18. Right.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set.
Go.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Third and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Moves to his right. He'll try to do it himself. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
That's 2 very good decisions on that play by the quarterback, right? Number 1, not to hand it off. That was the right look to throw and do. And the second good decision was his guy was covered, so don't throw it. Just take off and get what you can get. You got to like the decision-making this guy is showing right now in this game.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Dangerous throw on that one.
Oh, that hit him in a bad spot, right in the hands. Great play. You still get a pass breakup, but, man, that could have been an interception by the defender there. Nice break on the football, but secure that big fella and get the 6. Get the pick 6.
They'll run it. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll run it on fourth down. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Got it behind the line. It's Hale. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Looking deep. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. And that last one is not one that will remain a staple of this passing attack. The illegal forward pass brings up 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Catch and stride inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, 3rd down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. You can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and, you know, that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those 3rd downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that 3rd down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back. And you got to tackle that, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
Nowhere to go on that one. He's going to lose 5. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness. Gets away from one, finds room. He's loose. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Left side is Turner. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
Got out of trouble and throws. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Second and long here. Looking to throw. Stepping to the right. He's going to run it. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand, rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they don't even grab the laces, and you can tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick, and missed behind the wide receiver.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. He'll set up to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Turner. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Under pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Wants to go up top on second down. Rush right in his face. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs!
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The lone back's got it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense in a bunch formation. Making the adjustment. 2nd down to the air. On the move. Looking down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Yeah, and the QB, tell you what, he does a good job of buying time, scrambling outside of the pocket to the left, but the defense holds true, understands their responsibilities. I can't just leave my guys deep. Good coverage, which leads to the overthrow.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Searching for space. Makes a move. Can they catch him? Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. A designed run for the quarterback. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Quarterback will keep it. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And, man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the D.
Play action on 1st down. Keeping his eyes downfield. On target to the left. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. You think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
Quarterback changing the play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Turns it upfield. On the move at the 30. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Now from inside the red zone. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that first down.
Motion from the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
Well, no mystery there. 4th and inches. Hand it off. Keep the drive alive.
And the Razorbacks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just going to keep it after the snap. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They want to think this 3rd and 1 play over, and they'll use a timeout here. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. I mean, they got nothing on the last snap. Let's see if they try to throw it in on 3rd and goal from the 1. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. They're all over it. Forced him to get rid of it on 3rd down.
And this offense trusted their quarterback. 3rd down and short, they give him the football, tell him to go make a play. Nothing open. What does he do? We're in field goal range. We're in a good spot here. Throws the football away, makes the right decision.
Quarterback keeper. He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on 4th down.
And you could tell he trusted himself. He thought he could take off, get that first down. Just a little too much speed on that defense. They closed that gap so quick. Didn't let him get to the first down marker. Turnover on downs.
Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
He's got enough. Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. The 30. The 20. He's at the 10. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run him behind the big guys on the left. Nowhere to go. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Feels like they're just inches away from their own end zone, and it's 3rd and long. From his end zone, looking to throw, got to take care of the ball. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. On the return. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Throws it back. Out wide left, it's Watkins. Off to the races. 10. Touchdown, Arkansas. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point was good. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Fresh center downs going to the air. Look out! It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on first. Oh, pressure's coming. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Off play action on 1st down. He spins that thing down the middle. Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. And he takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Missouri, taking on the number 11 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Tigers, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is.
Drops back on 1st down. Fires it incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Right side, it's Cooper. Still running at the 40. Caught, and he's got room. Past the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Mustangs! Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. He's looking to throw. Extending the play. He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and it is a 1-point game. He'll return it. stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Long way to go on second down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Second down, going to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
He'll throw it. He's got it. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. There he goes. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The Razorbacks are flying down the field. The running back has it. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time.
And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Left side is Singleton. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
They've worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. They'll try to get the first through the air. A little release to the back. He'll be stopped short. It'll be fourth down, and let's see what the decision is here. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Still looking to his right. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. From the red zone, looking for a man. Caught! They will score! Touchdown, SMU!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again, and how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
He's got it in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
Great job by that defender. I mean, he timed that snap count perfectly, got into the backfield, and created the negative play.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run him again. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Third and long coming up. Looking to throw. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down.
We're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force the negative play.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. So the final period starts with a second down play. Quick give. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
A big play gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads. Right now, he is locked into what this defense is trying to do.
Rush is on. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
Second down, going to throw it. It's complete to the left. Jumped on top of the pile. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Going for it on fourth down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Going to try to get it himself. Turning it on. He gets it past the stick. Slides to avoid the hit, and the drive stays alive with a fourth down conversion.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The snap sets up to throw. Still looking. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
Finds his man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
The run to the left.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now on the move. There, got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mustangs! They've got the lead here in the fourth. Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the defense trying to protect the lead, but they could also put a punctuation mark on this thing and end it with a big turnover. Complete to start this drive. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example.
Makes the grab in their space. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Great job by the quarterback there, knowing where his answer is against the blitz. He finds his dump-off throw to the running back, and he does the rest, picking up the first.
Going to the running game. Got the first down. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. The holding penalty pushes them back. It's 1st and 20. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Out of the backfield, he's open. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. And he's still running after the move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. The Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Handoff for Parker. Driven back.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Keeps it himself. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long.
Sweet.
On play action. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth.
I love players that step up in big situations, in big moments of big games like that, late in this game on 3rd down, and just get the job done. That defender, an outstanding job. Outstanding work right.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty.
180. Square. Level. Go.
They'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And, man, what a big fourth down stop for this squad. You needed it, man. To pull the upset, you had to do something special. You gave up some yards, but they came up big, in a big spot. You want to make an upset? You want to make something happen? You got to make plays like that, and they come through in a clutch moment.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the 10. And he crosses the goal line for the late touchdown, and that one just might finish this baby off. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. Now, last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And they top things off by getting out of bad field position in a hurry. A 90-yard touchdown pass. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Running to the left. Shakes off the defender. At the 35, he's open. It's a running room. He's at the 20. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone, won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. This feels like this one's over.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. 2-point conversion is no good. Not really sure why they went through that entire exercise, but that'll be the ball game. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.